pretend that this is a bathroom.
Look at my boobs because this towel's so tight. So guys, what's up?
I'm Natalie.
Go subscribe, Natty V. Wait, this is so fun because we used to do videos when you didn't do YouTube.
I know.
Now you're doing YouTube.
Yeah, so if you didn't know this, I'm new to the YouTube game.
Yeah.
You might know this kid.
That's our brother.
It's
Are you guys gonna spill the tea today?
Yeah, we are.
We're spilling more than just the tea.
I'm nervous. We need to close this.
I know. Oh, get your bathroom.
Ah, my bathroom. He lost one of the bathrooms, so I covered myself in towels so we could be in bathrooms.
I know.
So today we thought it would be a fun video if we just did like a bunch of things just compilated together. Is that the right word?
Based on what you said to her story.
Yeah, thanks for all your recommendations of video we should do. So we're gonna do crazy college stories, boy advice, and spilling the tea. What should we do first?
Let's do
crazy college stories. Okay, where do we start?
So my favorite, I guess it's like my favorite memory too, with Gretchen is this past semester we had our formal and we literally did everything possible we could do to go to this formal. We cleared our schedules, we got enough points for our sorority, like we did everything.
Got our dresses.
We got our dresses, hair, makeup, yeah, like everything. We were so excited. And then
pictures.
Yeah, pictures.
We get the pictures,
yeah.
like meet up with our friends
the
before
whole
we
shebang.
go, everything.
And it was kind of far. It was like a solid like 20-minute Uber in Boston, which like is kind of far.
Yeah, it was.
And we get there. I did not even go inside before we had to go help someone. So we literally, both of us turned around. We did not go in the formal.
Nope.
Like I never saw the inside.
I think I walked in for a second and said hi to someone, and then I heard like, oh, Gretchen, like one of your friends had one too many cocktails, like you should go check that out. So then Natalie and I quickly became like mom and dad.
Which is like very out of character for both of us. Like normally we're the ones that like need a mother and a father, but anyway.
Yes.
So we like came to the rescue, heroes. We saved the day, so we tucked her into bed, gave her some water, she was good, like she was all good to go. And then we're like, well,
it was like 10:30.
It was literally like 10:30, and our formals get over at like what, 11?
Yeah, so we're like, we're not gonna make it back to formal. We're like, we can still have a night. Like the night is still young.
Yeah, so we have these like crazy dresses on, like insert a photo here.
Yeah, we have pictures in them.
And then we're like, all right, I need to rip this off. Like I need comfy clothes. And for some reason in my head, I was like, Gretchen, do you have a onesie? I'm like, and she's like, I don't have one onesie, I have two onesies. I was like, yes, let's go. So we both put these onesies on and we're like, all right, what do we do now? So what do? We go to our local college bar where everyone is, like literally the entire school, everyone came after our formal there, and we're in these Pooh Bear suits.
Yeah. And it was my date. Both of our dates, right?
Yeah, we didn't see them. Dan,
okay, so we didn't see them, and my date was texting me at formal, he's like, got you a drink, like, where are you? And I was like, I'm at Stewie.
We're back home.
And I felt so bad.
I know.
And then we like go to this bar in our onesies, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hey, we made it.
Yeah, everyone was like Snapchatting pictures of us, and then like I would get Snapchats the next day, and everyone was like, all I saw are my stories are you in a Pooh Bear suit, and I was like, yeah.
They gave us free drinks.
They gave us free drinks. They're like, A for effort. Like,
they were like,
that's
sick. And everyone was like, A, Pooh Bear, get it. And Natalie wore the Pooh Bear one, and I wore just like a plain blue one. And Pooh Bear is like your alter ego. You were just being so fun. There's one Snapchat. Wait, I gotta find the Snapchat and like insert it. And you're dancing in the hallway, and it makes me laugh more than anything else.
No, and then
it
was that's, oh my god. No, I don't know, it like really just like brought me like to a really happy place.
Yes, it was
and then,
so fun.
Yeah, after that we went to our friend's apartment. Actually, it was not our friends, it was like a friend of a friend. It was me, Gretchen, and like all their roommates who were like, we just met.
We didn't even know that.
And we danced for like 3 hours straight, like just us, and like they were just sitting there, but we had literally
like songs blasting, like hours go by, everyone's sitting there, and you and me are like twirling around.
It was still like, that's like my favorate memory of you.
So
it was the best time. Like, and we woke up, we're like, why was that so fun? Like, that was the best night of my life.
We make it at like 7, we're like,
with the sun shining on us, we're like, let's do it again.
Wait, and also when we were dancing in the apartment, like we were being so loud with like music. We literally were playing like Hannah Montana, and a guy next door said he was studying, and he comes over and knocks on the door, and Natalie opens in her Pooh Bear thing, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we're actually studying too. And he was like, what? And she was like, you know when you need a break and you just gotta like dance and like let it all out,
yeah,
something like that. And he was like, what? And she was like, yeah, we're actually studying for like the same thing.
Yeah. No, I go, we're law students, I'm sorry, we're like trying to stay up and study for our test. And he was like, oh, okay, and he left. I was like, how did that work? We're blasting like rap. We're literally like twerking on the walls, twerking on the ceiling.
We're studying.
And I was like, I'm so sorry, we're studying.
That was the best. That was so fun.
So funny.
Okay, Pooh Bear round 2 coming soon.
I know.
Oh, the weekend, and then what was the other one I was gonna say? Like the away.
The away thing. Oh, when we were studying that night and you flipped out of the elevator.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I have 2 quickly. So then actually, wasn't it like the next night?
Yeah.
Yes, we just had a fun weekend.
The weekend was just full of good times.
Full of surprises. So then like the next day we're like, okay, and we go to this like away thing in Vermont, basically, where like a lot of people go. It's just like really fun. And so we all go, and I don't even know what I was gonna say specifically, but we just had like the funnest time.
Yeah.
And it was really wild. Like a lot of crazy stuff happened that I don't know if it's like that appropriate.
Yeah. One of the things that did happen is I got a $450 speeding ticket, so don't
She
do that.
did on the way there. So many people got speeding tickets.
Yeah.
It legit wasn't just you, because people were like, oh, we'll get there by like the time where we like take pictures before like the night begins. And then people leave late and they're like, oh, it's fine, we'll like sleep in. And then people like speed on the way to Vermont, like get tickets. So don't speed.
So don't speed.
But yeah, that was really crazy. I remember. Can I just like be really honest? Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. So you know,
spill the tea.
Wait, this is spilling the tea. Like this is the real me. Wow, I feel really bad. Actually, the other day with Arlen, he was like, have you ever lied on YouTube? And I'm like, I don't think I've literally lied ever. But now this is one that I can think of, and it's like kind of eating away at me, to be honest. Okay, recently in a haul video, it was my yellow sweatshirt from Brandy Melville that I just got. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a crew neck. I might even have it here. And it says like St. Bart's on it. And I brought it to this like getaway in Vermont, and I had just gotten it. And I ended up, like once again, we're like, let's be comfy, but maybe it was just me. And I took off my dress
as soon as I could.
Immediately, and went to like the dance floor with like a yellow Brandy Melville sweatshirt and just sweatpants.
Also,
like,
side note, this was another formal. We got invited to like, like the whole formal, like the reason we were in this place was to go to the formal. We went to the formal part for 5 minutes maybe, and then we just went back to our hotel rooms and like danced.
Sweatshirt and sweatpants.
Yeah.
And then I spilled, can I just say it? I spilled a tea, aka a vodka cranberry.
Vodka cranberry.
Like all over my yellow sweatshirt, and I was like, dang it. And then I had to show it in a haul because I was just hauling stuff like the next day, and I was like, oh dang it, there's red all over it. And I was like, yeah guys, I like drank cranberry juice for breakfast the other morning. I just spilled it all over myself.
But really, she was so she spilled the cranberry juice.
Yeah, so
not the tea, the cranberry juice.
And then what was the other thing I was gonna say?
When you fell out of the elevator.
Oh yeah, so it's just like a really chill Tuesday night.
Yeah, like so chill. And
we were just comfy, cozy, studying for one of our many psychic exams. So then we're like in the elevator, and we like spilled, actually water. We're being honest, water. It was like a water bottle with water in it, and we spilled water. And then I just had this fun idea to like roll around in it, and then I like rolled out of the elevator. TBD if I will insert the video right here. I don't know if I like maybe. If it's not there, I made the executive decision that it shouldn't be there. But if it's here, then I trust you to watch it.
Going up. But literally, we rewatched the video the other day because it makes me cry. Literally, I don't know why she was rolling around, but the elevator door opens and she gets somersaults out. And this is in Stuvie, which is like a dorm.
Where we live.
Like, and it's like school. It's on campus.
Yeah.
And it's soaking wet. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
And she rolls around. I was crying.
This is the real tea.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough for like embarrassing college stories. And yeah, they're pretty crazy too. So those were crazy.
Yeah.
And boy advice, I feel like in general, what are like general things that you're...
My biggest thing, which I've learned.
Natalie's so good at, she's so good at advice. Like I always go to
and like
advice.
Always a work in progress. But what I was gonna say is like, with guys, no guys or girl, whatever floats your boat, like no one is going to make you happy. You have to be happy with yourself in order for them to make you happy.
I love that.
Yeah, and like it's something that you just have to learn. Like you can't always be looking for someone, because then you're just looking for something to fill that void. Like you have to find what's in you to like, yeah, to, and I always fall into that trap, but like I'm single as fuck, so maybe I should listen to my own advice. But I think that's most important, is like find yourself and be happy with yourself, and the right people will come.
Yeah, wait, I so agree with that. Like I always say that, but then it's really hard to like act like it too.
Definitely. Easier
but you have to be like so comfortable with yourself and love yourself so much that you can like accept other people's love and love them. I don't know.
That's you just like have for to people in general, not even just guys. Like,
and I feel like you have to be so confident and just like always be you, so that being with someone else isn't gonna change you, and you're not just gonna be like, oh my god, I just want to be like this so that they like me, because I don't even really like myself. But you know what I mean? Oh wait, I think I said that. Whoa, this is so deep all of a sudden.
I know.
This video is taking a real turn.
Real quick.
But I think when I made the video and I was like, why like we really broke up, like why I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, I was like, I just started to realize I literally by the end of it like didn't like myself anymore, and I was so different, and I feel like I couldn't be myself around him, and I was like, whoa, like what's going on? So that's like why I ended it. But yeah, I think that's really good advice. And in college, I'm just trying to think what I've learned from like boys in college is like, honestly, I hate to say it, and not all boys are like this, but I feel like most guys aren't really looking for a relationship in college. They're just trying to like have fun with their friends and stuff. And I feel like girls generally look for like relationships more often, but in college, like literally just like make the best friendships and hang out with your gals, because they're always gonna be there for you, and like stupid guys aren't worth it. And you literally, and like Natalie's told me this so many times, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I like this boy, but like I can't like talk to him because like my friend was with him, and like that'd be really bad, or like stuff like that happens all the time. People like overlap and it can get messy. But she's like, Gretchen, like it's not worth it. Like it's always not worth it. Like whoever your friend is, like that's so much more important than like a boy. And like time and time again, like it's always true. So just hear that loud and clear, people.
And like just going off that, and this can like sum it up, because I've had my fair share of making mistakes with that type of situation. So I think most importantly is like any guy that doesn't want you but you want them, it makes you want them like 300 times more. But just know it's not meant to be if they don't want you back or like you back, and it's not even close to worth ruining or like even like like messing with the friendship at all, because it's a stupid guy, and you're literally, it's probably like for like what, one date. Like it's just not worth it. But
I agree. Now that I'm fixing my robe.
Fix your robe.
Our last topic, spilling the tea, and we both thought this is like the best tea we could come up with for you guys, because I literally mentioned it in a vlog very quickly, but I've gotten so many DMs and comments on the video and other videos about, I said like I DM'd a guy from like Becca's season of The Bachelorette, because literally from day one I was like, he's so cute, and if you guys know my type, you probably can guess who it is.
It's the epitome of her type.
But he's so like, I mean, I guess he's not that baby face, like a little baby face.
But he is for like an older guy.
Yeah, tall. I looked up, he's like 25, so he's like, that's like old for me.
That's old for you.
But
like normal.
That's like, but that's like good. Like I'm 21, like it's not that far off. And he's like so in shape and just like beautiful.
Spill the tea, what's his name?
He's so cute. And everyone thought it was Colton. Like Colton's really hot too, but Connor's just so my type. And so I DM'd him and I was like, hi, and he was like, hey, and we like talked a little bit, but that's like pretty much the end of the tea. Like I don't think I'll ever meet him or anything, but that's
But then it worked out that now I have tea to spill too.
And then Natalie has a similar tea. I guess we just love The Bachelor.
The Bachelor. So the other night at the Maxim party, there was like a ton of bachelors or like on The Bachelorette.
It was literally Bachelorette
like Nick was
City.
right next to us.
Like Nick, everyone was there.
And then so
you guys know Jordan from this season. I'm trying to tell them who else was there.
Well,
like so many. Robbie is like an old one.
And then the one I ran into was Chad, the crazy one.
Everyone's gonna comment about this.
So I see him and I like made eyes with him. I was like, and then he like walked past, so I like grabbed him. I was like, hey. Actually, I don't even think I said anything, but we both just like turned around. He's like, hey, like, who are you? I was like, my name's Natalie. And then I was like, what's your name? And to be fair, I recognized who he was, but I forgot his name. And
yeah,
then,
like 2 seconds before, I was like, oh my god, that's the guy. Like,
yeah.
like that's the guy from The Bachelorette. Like, I forgot his name too. I was like, I remember he was like the bad one, and he was like psycho.
Yeah. So then we met, and then we like also DM'd, but like nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it's just like funny that we both had bachelors. Or is it bachelors on The Bachelorette, or are they just like guys on The Bachelorette?
Yeah, just guys on The Bachelorette.
Okay, that's what it was. But
and I want to say, because we met Chad in real life, he is literally how he is on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be a little less like violent and stuff that they made him seem, but he just seemed like the same, just like arrogant and just like
so
Chad
everything,
style.
all of my advice that I just gave is just like perfect for what I just said. I'm like, and then I go and meet Chad, bad Chad.
He's like, hey Chad.
But, you know, it's just all in good fun.
Was that everything?
I
Look at us
think.
go. That was fun.
That was really fun. It was cute, like reliving some of that
I
stuff.
know. I'm nervous for this video to be posted.
I know, but it'll be good.
But I'm the same old me, and I've just noticed that so many of you have been following me for so long, since I was little 15-year-old me, but that was 6 years ago, and I'm not 15 anymore.
Yeah.
So people change and grow up.
And I'd like to say something too, like Gretchen is exactly who she is, like the bubbly, sweet, amazing person. Like I literally brag about her to like everyone. I'm like, Gretchen's like the most hardworking, like cool, like best person I know.
That's so cute.
But at the same time, you guys have to understand too that she's older, and like when you're older you get to have a little bit more fun.
Yeah, like if you guys are my age watching this video, you
Yeah.
completely understand everything I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And for my younger viewers that like freak out and get offended, just don't, because you'll be there in a couple years.
Yeah, it's not to be offensive anyway. You're like, she's like literally the most kind-hearted person. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. She really is. So
Cute of you. Okay, so I think that was it for our video.
I know.
Thanks for watching. I cannot wait to see your comments.
I know. And then we're gonna film my little prank
Yeah,
video
oh my god,
right
it's gonna
now.
be really fun. Okay, love
So,
you.
love you.
Bye.